Welcome to Community Calendar. I'm Raina Zima filling in today, and we've got Aurora Eckberg here, Miss Northwest. Yes. And she's going to talk about a pie run walk. And we're not talking about strawberry, blueberry, banana, right?
Right. We are talking about the number pie, 3.14.
And so what is this run all about, or this walk?
So I'm hosting this run to raise scholarship money for girls graduating from the Detroit Lakes High School going into STEM careers, which are science, technology, engineering, and math. And it's just a fun event to get them some scholarship money as they're graduating, and then pie will be served after the run.
Do you have an idea of what kind of pie?
All kinds. Ladies from my church here in town are making lemon meringue pies. There's some chocolate pies and all sorts of different kinds.
You had me at meringue. So how did you kind of get into this?
Well, I am a STEM major myself. I'm a junior at the University of North Dakota, majoring in chemical engineering. And as Miss Northwest, it's my personal platform to promote women in science and engineering. So I thought this would be a fun way to kind of do some more activities with that.
And you said you are from Detroit Lakes. So what year what class are you from?
Yep. So I graduated from the Detroit Lakes High School in 2016.
All right. Well, that's great. So give us the details of the day and the time.
So the run is being held on March 16th, which is a Saturday, and registration and check-ins start at 9 a.m. and the run will start at 10. And registration forms can be found on the Miss Northwest page, which is www.missnorthwestpageant.com, and they can be found under events. And if you register before the end of February, it is only $16, and after that it's $20, and you can register the day of. And a t-shirt and a piece of pie, as I said before, are included in the price. So.
And where is this located?
So it's going to be held at the high school. You can check in inside the high school, and then the run will start outside the parking lot and then go to the Holiday Inn and back, and then you can have the pie in the high school afterwards.
All right, great. And so I'm assuming, were you crowned Miss Northwest at the Water Carnival this past in 2018?
Yes, I was. So I was crowned during the Water Carnival, and then I will hold my title for a year, and I will compete at Miss Minnesota this June.
That's great. And anything else you want to talk about as you've done being Miss Northwest?
Not in particular, just I'm really excited to hold this title because Detroit Lakes is my hometown, so anything I can do to kind of help out in the community is always exciting for me. And then if anybody has any questions, they can contact me by email, which is just aurora.eckberg@und.edu, AUROURA.ECKBERG@und.edu, or they can text or call me on my cell phone, which is 218-849-6171.
Perfect. Thank you, Aurora. Thanks for doing this. And, please come out and support this on March 16th. Registration at 9 a.m. and the run starts at 10. And again, say where it is.
At the Detroit Lakes High School.
Perfect. So that's Aurora Eckberg. She's Miss Northwest and Detroit Lakes graduate. So thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Community Calendar right after this.
Hi, welcome to DL Community Calendar. I'm Erica Gilsdorf, and I'm with Phil and Diane. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming on DL Calendar today. And they are going to talk to us about something very important, the blue and gold star banners, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, and I'm going to hand them the mic, and they are going to share. I'm excited that you're here. Make sure you hold the mic close to your mouth so that they can...
Okay, my name is Phil Belfi. I represent the American Legion, Post 15 in Detroit Lakes.
I am Diane Hayes, and I'm representing the American Legion Auxiliary, John Bridges Unit 15 in Detroit Lakes.
Yeah, we're here today to talk about two things. The Blue Star banner is the first one, and I'll let Diane tell you a little bit about that.
The Blue Star banner is given to parents, grandparents, sons, daughters, grandsons currently serving in the military. represents that you have a loved one. And all armed forces are recognized with the Blue Star banner, including the National Guard, Air National Guard, and reserves.
Yeah, the Blue Star banner is available through the American Legion in Detroit Lakes, and it's complimentary. There's no charge for the Blue Star banner. It's promoted by the Auxiliary, Lake Shirts, and the American Legion. So if you have a loved one serving in the military, please stop by the Legion in Detroit Lakes, pick up a complimentary Blue Star banner. And now, secondly, we also have Gold Star banner, and the Gold Star banner is presented to families that have lost a loved one on active duty. Hopefully, we'll never have to give any of these out, but they're available if you lose somebody in action, but we hope we never have to give these out. It's mainly the Blue Star banner that we're here today covering, and it, like Diane had mentioned, it's for families that have a loved one serving in the military at the present time, and they must be on active duty. It's not for somebody that was served 30, 40 years ago. It's present-day military.
Well, I think that's so valuable because we need more awareness of our people who are serving, because sometimes they can be taken for granted that, hey, they have a family member that's not home with them right now, and we need to acknowledge that. And like I said, I hope we don't see the Gold Star anymore. Yeah.
If you should be driving down the street and you look at a house and there's a Blue Star banner hanging in the window, you'll know what it's for.
Right. And also, just a little shout out, we need to thank our veterans more. When we see somebody on the street, what are some things we can do? Because a lot of people say, oh, I wanted to say thank you, but I didn't know how to approach them. So what are things people can do? Because we need to acknowledge the service and what people have done for our country.
One thing you can do, if you see them wearing a baseball type cap or any other type service cap, you can walk up to them and say, thank you for your service. And then sometimes you'll have a conversation. Some will say thank you and proceed on your way just to thank them.
Yeah, I personally do have a baseball type cap, and it's got U.S. Navy on there, and I've had many people thank me for my service. I've also had people saying, what branch or what did you do in the military? And we find that we have something in common. So if you see somebody that's obviously been in the military or is in the military, please thank them for their service.
Right, and I've heard people buy them a cup of coffee, maybe buy their lunch. I just think it's important, and when I hear stories like that, it makes me remember not to be nervous, but just to be thankful because you appreciate it, right? Because we're grateful. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing this, and we'll be back with more Community Calendar right after this. Hi, welcome back with more DL Community Calendar. I'm here with Ruby Keene. And you're talking about cabin fever supper. So this is the winter time when we need to do these kind of fun dinners, right? This is awesome. Why don't you tell us more about it?
Okay, should I tell you how this came about to have this in the winter time? Well, actually, when we first started this, when we were building an addition onto Grace Lutheran Church, that was probably 12, 15 years ago. Then we had planned to have a fall supper. That's usually when fall, church suppers are. And they didn't get the building finished in time, the addition. So I just said to the group of ladies, I said, we should have a cabin fever supper. Just a fluke. And this is what birthed out of that. And now people are having a lot of suppers at this time of year. But anyway, our supper is March 2nd, which is a week from Saturday, from 4 to 7 at Grace Lutheran Church. And it's still only $10. And we're having meatballs, mashed potatoes and gravy, lefse, corn, buns, coleslaw, pickles, beverages, and desserts. And the desserts they bring are those you can't pick up with your fingers. You got to have a fork. Nice, fluffy ones. And it's been such a cold February that come out of hibernation and come to the supper. 4 to 7, March 2nd at Grace Lutheran Church on the Hill. We are very accessible for wheelchairs on all sides of our church. And so we have markers there where you can come in. If you want to have a carry-out, we do carry-out. Our church number is 847-456-8. And March 2nd, 4 to 7.
All right, great. So cabin fever supper, lefse, meatballs and gravy, mashed potatoes, corn buns, coleslaw, pickles, desserts, and beverages at Grace Lutheran Church on Saturday, March 2nd, 4 to 7, and that's located at 213 Roosevelt Avenue. Well, this is great. Adults are $10, kids 4 to 10 and 5, and kids 3 and under are free. Wow. Well, this is awesome. Well, I hope you guys can get out to attend. Sounds yummy. Lefse should get a lot of people in just that alone. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Thank you again. The Grace Lutheran Church Cabin Fever Supper, Saturday, March 2nd, 4 to 7.
See you there.
See you there. And we'll be back with more DL Community Calendar right after this. Hi, welcome back to Detroit Lakes Community Calendar. I'm with our favorite friend, Corinne Frank here. And again, talking about Detroit Lakes Christians Women's Club. You've got another delicious luncheon coming up on Wednesday, March 13th. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Okay. Well, the theme for March would be hope in the Lord. Can't have too much hope in the Lord. And our speaker is Mary Roloffs. She's from Princeton, Minnesota. She has raised 6 children of their own, and they've had 300 foster children.
Wow.
Now that woman has been busy. And her message is no matter what life throws your way, there is a way through it. Mary tells of a false accusation when she lost her 12-year-old son to an auto accident. Mary shares how her life turned upside down can lead to a life turned right side up. And we're going to have some Irish music. We have a tape with people from Ireland that is singing. We'll start with that, and then we're going to sing the group is going to sing a couple songs, like Peg in My Heart. 2 songs that have Peg in it. That's got to be Irish. And we always have a full course meal, plenty of coffee. And this will be on Wednesday, March 13th. I think you said that already. At the Holiday Inn. And the cost is $12.50. But that takes care of the whole afternoon. And if you are interested, please call by March 10th. That's Sunday, March 10th. Either call Norma at 846-1977, Esther at 847-5443, or Ruth at 847-5507. And if you are a mother or a grandma taking care of your children, we do have free nursery. The nursery is over at the Methodist Church, but they can reserve that through the callers too. So, and our printing this month is courtesy of Diane Enslin, and also Midwest Printing gives us a little break, so that's good too.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so Detroit Lakes Christian Women's Club, Hope in the Lord, delicious luncheon, Wednesday, March 13th from 12 to 1:30 at the Holiday Inn. And cost is $12.50, which is all-inclusive in that. All right.
Yep.
Wonderful. Well, thanks, Corinne. And we'll be back with more DL Community Calendar right after this. Hi, welcome back to Detroit Lakes Community Calendar. I'm here with Janice and Linda. Welcome.
Thank you.
And they have a Lutheran Ladies Hot Dish Luncheon coming up Sunday, March 3rd.
Yep.
Okay, yummy.
And we're serving from 11.
Well, here, why don't you talk about it a little bit?
Okay, go ahead, Jan.
We're going to serve from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're going to have a variety of hot dishes, a lettuce and orange salad, and desserts. And it's going to be a free will offering, and everyone is welcome. It's at St. Peter's Lutheran Church at 19747 County Highway 6. out of Audubon.
And also, we will be raffling off a quilt. And what we do with the proceeds, we give to a lot of local charities in the surrounding area.
Great. So what kind of hot dishes do people typically have?
Well, we have hamburger hot dish. We're going to have some scalloped potatoes, and then we're going to have people bring various, like, tater tot.
Yeah, all kinds of hot dishes.
That's a Minnesota fun thing, right?
Right.
Wow. And then do they get like a choice, or do
We just let them line up, and they take whatever they want.
Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, that sounds yummy. Okay, so again, it's St. Peter's Lutheran Church. It's at 19747 County Highway 6 in Audubon, and it's the Lutheran Ladies Hot Dish Luncheon. Starts at 11, goes till 2. And wow, hot dishes, lettuce and orange salad. That is a Minnesota tradition.
Yeah.
Lettuce and orange salad. You can't find that someplace else, folks, right?
Right.
And then desserts. You have desserts too?
Oh, yeah.
What kind of desserts do you have?
Well, we're going to have apple crisp and a blueberry dessert and whatever anybody else decides to bring.
Yum. Okay, and you said, what was the price again?
It's free will
Ah,
offering.
free will offerings. So this is great. And then it supports different organizations in Audubon, right?
No, in Detroit Lakes area.
Oh, in the Detroit Lakes area. Okay, perfect.
And
Well,
our church, of course.
Right, right. Oh, this is great. A great way to support good causes and to have a great luncheon. So bring your family, bring your kids or your grandparents or whoever you'd like to join, right?
And come hungry.
And come hungry. All right, great. Well, thank you so much. And that'll do it for this week's Deal Community Calendar. If you would like to be on Deal Community Calendar, call Abby at 218-847-5624.